All right, out trying to find late season success. In this area, signpost, or an old one, and this one's here. I mean, belly button high. A couple of them that I found. Something used to live in here. Nothing fresh though. But basically what I'm targeting are gonna be, see if I can find some food sources. Tracks, crossings, pinch points, funnels, kind of those terrain features. There's a heavy trail that's getting used. Throw up a camera, see if anything's actually using it still. You know, it's been wet for a while, so those tracks are probably gonna stay in the mud for longer than normal because it's been very wet. So kind of my strategy as of now. We'll see if I have to change it or not. This is awesome. Big old scrape. Let me show you where I'm at. So we're on this point. That's all transition. You can see the cattails there. Transition, 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 right on a point. This is a big scrape. You got a fresh track there. That's freshly torn up and cleared. That branch is broken right there. So there's still, I think this might still be active actually. So I'm gonna step away from it so I don't stand in it, but I think that might be what's called a community scrape. I'm not sure, because that's pretty big, and it's at a point where there's a bunch of trails coming in from the marsh. So I don't know if it's a community scrape or something, but that is going to be where I'm going to put up a camera. I wish I had some mock scrape stuff. You know, that'd be pretty cool to put up there, but I'll freshen up peeing it and thrash with my boots a little bit. But yeah, definitely spot number one, and you can see it right there. Spot number one, put a camera. That's a good one. Look at these dogs. What? They're like, no stopping. We need to move. I don't know if you can hear them whine or not, but they're just whining because we're not moving. So here's the scrape. It looks like there's a trail in here, Put my camera up there, and there's the big exit trail there, some here. So it looks like they all come in right to this X, hit the scrape, and then work its way out. I don't see, get out of there, Tess. Just took a piss in there. I don't see any other rubs or anything around here. I'm not sure if this is like a rut spot, since there's really no rubs. That's why I think it's more of a social community scrape thing. I don't know, I'll let the camera do some talking. So I found something interesting. Kind of looks like a little scrape. Definitely a rub. Not terribly high, but then I noticed up here, there's another one. And this little clearing trail, that tree with the hole right there, that's where the scrape is. So they're just coming straight through here, hitting that rub, hitting this rub here, hopping over. So this is what's called a rub line, and this is what you're looking for. There's a rub right there too. Oh wait, that's not good. It's a clean cut stick. That means, and that's pretty fresh. It's not dark yet. Shoot. So that means someone's in here, or has been in here. But when you have these more consistent rubs all in one little row, that's what you're looking for to track down a buck, not just a lone isolated one. So I'm gonna keep going on this way here, see if I can find more. Well, I just fell through the bog. I wanted to get, you can see the trees behind me. I wanted to get over there. So I went across the marsh, and first step felt okay. And I was like, ooh, this is a bog. Gotta be careful. And man, there is someone in here. I don't know what they were doing, but I'm finding so many of these clean cut sticks. in this little area. And they're definitely from this year. They're still white, but there's a lot of them. And it doesn't really make sense where they are at, why they would do it there. Anyways, so went to, it was, the step was close to the bank, so I didn't really test it as I should have. And just completely up to my knee. There was no bottom. Sat down on my butt on the bank and was like, ooh, that was close. I got a boot full of very cold water. And then when I went to get up, see my glove is wet. I rolled over, put my hand down, it slipped off the bank, and I rolled in. So that was a little scary. A lot scary. But took a sec to get up. I got up and out of there. And now, of course, there's no water. Sure feels like there is. Feet are soaked. Hands are soaked. Legs are soaked. Everything's soaked. So I couldn't get to where I wanted to go because of that bog. I could have crossed where, here's another one, balancing on the logs. I could have crossed where, like the scrape, that trail was leading to, because that's where I wanted to go. But I figured, you know, it's only have about a half hour before I got to get out of here before it's dark. Yeah, 45 minutes so it's dark. So I figured it wasn't worth going down that trail and getting more scent where they're coming from. You know, if I had all day, yeah, like sure, I could have done it, but playing it, being conservative, I got the camera set in a good spot. I knew this was gonna be a short one today, so, you know, didn't run into anything until there, set my camera. So I got done what I wanted to get done. Figured I better not push it, just let the camera tell me what's going on and leave it at that. So now I'm gonna kind of scout my way out back to the car. When I'm out scouting, one of the rules that I try to follow is never exit the way you entered. Obviously it's the easier route. You know exactly what to expect. If there's a creek crossing or something, you know where to step, where not to step. It's the easier way, but you've already seen that ground. So there is no sense in doing that. Oh, yeah, the dogs just easily jumped that. I didn't. So always take routes that you haven't explored before. Cover more ground, more miles, look at more stuff. Not one, but 3 trail markers. And up there, 3 more. And it's not like we're on some thick trail. That wraps up day 1. Dogs are filthy. But, I mean, found that one scrape. I know it's only about 1.3 miles. So short. But I found what I was hoping to find. I set up a camera, which was a goal. So day 1 prep for January late season was a success. Day 2 in the morning. Day 2. Out walking around, trying to find some camera spots again. Have the dogs with me. See if they can balance. Yeah, they just, they're going to get dirty. That's why we have a frequent flyer pass to the local pet wash station. Because I use it all the time. It's a lot easier than washing them at home. But they love it out here, and I love it out here. So let's go find some camera spots. Remember when you're out to enjoy the beauties of nature. All this fog over the marsh. Really, really cool looking. Dogs being dogs. So you always want to walk the transitions. And all of those little bushes all had rubs coming right down, like 4 of them. Here's the most recent one. That's broken off, the stick's right there. This area here is interesting. I've never really seen this sort of, I don't know what it is, some sort of coniferous bush. But this is all matted down. Everything else is kind of standing. All what I walk through, there's this main trail in and out, and then into the thick woods here, and the exit trail there. So what this kind of looks like to me, back up, is this is gonna be doe bedding. They bed in groups, right? So you have protection from there from sight. When all those are gonna be leafed out, you have this like little cave in here. Thinking if the wind comes in here, they can have their back, smell everything that they can't see. Then they can look out this way and then at that full view. So you have a trail here, here, there, kind of looks through here. So that's interesting. I haven't seen this before. Pretty cool though. This might be a good doe bedding spot here. So this appears to be an interesting spot. I came from way over there, and this is like this point, ridge top, trail going right in the tip top of it. But it comes down through here. There's a big trail that continues there. There's this super highway. But all of this marsh kind of funnels into this little point here. So those trails all coming in. It looks like they're going right there or right there. And I see this little tree right here. So I think this can be spot number 2. Yeah, I think it's gonna be spot number 2. I'm gonna put my camera on this tree to kind of monitor this area. Kind of feel like it's a waste though. I might need to think about it now because there's no way to hunt it. I mean, you'd be sitting on the ground, which is fine, but yeah, this is an interesting spot. But that highway right there is pretty impressive. There were some rubs coming in on the ridgetop trail. Nothing down here. So one thing I heard the hunting beast say is when you have a tree, near the transition, and there's spokes like a wheel. So you have a trail there, trail there, trail there, trail there, and trail there. That could be potential buck bedding because they have an exit route every single direction. Now, I don't know if they would bed this close, but it's just something that I finally came across. This doesn't look matted down enough, but I'm not an expert, so I'm not sure. But definitely is interesting. And a couple feet away, here's a bed. Now this is what a bed is. It's completely matted down, and I don't see any hair. Look out, back up, back up. So it might be old. Yeah, I'm not seeing any hair. It's a fawn bed, I would assume. Really small. What about on this tree? Oh, just a big trail. And I don't see any cover in this marsh, except right here, so that's where I'm gonna go. Now this appears to be a big bed. This is a big circle. There's a hare. There's a hare. So yeah, if that puts it in perspective, I mean, 2 dogs can lay in there. They're 50 pounds. So those are big. That's a big bed. This is a little low in here. Come. Nice thick trail. Could be another bed. Yeah, and the nice trails. No rubs though. Looks like a bed in there, bed right there. This is all kind of matted down here. Those other beds are right over those cattails there. And this is the clearing that I put my camera. So I'm feeling really good about putting my camera there. They're all gonna be bedding right in here and kind of walking up a bunch of trails coming up through this area. How cool is this? This is a big tree. Wow. Oh, there's another one. Must be a big beaver dam over here. Look at that. Come on. I mean, that is huge. Wow. This would be something I would love to like throw a camera, a cheapo SD card camera, and just watch it. Watch them chip away at that. That'd be so cool. But look at this too. There's another big one there, and then one there. I bet that's all the beaver trails through here. This is cool. Wonder if that's their thing right there. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about beavers, but that's cool. This is what it's damming up. There's a little dam right there, but all of these are all chewed off. And there's another dam up there. Chewed off over there. So it's all getting dammed up. And just so happens, nice little rub and a deer crossing here. So I gotta go over there, and that is pretty deep. So I might just walk across that. This is a really cool bowl. So all this is a big ridge. So all the thermals are gonna be pulling down. We got marsh that way, scrub brush, some bedding trees with beds under them. A bunch of runs coming in across that creek, a rub. Very thick trails. And it comes right up. And that tree right there has that opening. That would be a great spot. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put a camera here. There's really no good place to do it, but I'm definitely gonna mark that pine tree right there as a potential hunt. Everything's coming in right to there at the little funnel, the point. Everything's gonna get funneled right into that one little trail. Yeah, so I'm just gonna mark it and might throw some at it. Here's a great example of a pinch point here. You got marsh all through there. You got marsh right up over this hill, all through there. This is the only land bridge through. So those rut funnels and stuff that you hear, pinch points, that would be here. That's what it looks like. Where it forces movement. Dogs are doing it, deer must do it too, right? Oh my God. What is this? Ho, 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 ho. Broken up here. This is chest freaking high. Oh my God. Oh, wow. It's not sticky. So it's all, look at all those shavings. Oh my God. It smells so good though. Now that's dry. Wow. That one's hit too. This is the biggest rub I have ever seen. Oh my God. That one's hit there. That tree's hit there. Whoa. Jesus. Oh, day 2 in the books on the trail out. Got about 3.5, 4 miles in. Set up the one camera in that clearing with all the converging trails, and found a tree to hunt and mark a couple other interesting spots that are that I want to circle back to. So, successful day. So I have one more camera to drop. Hopefully I can get out again and get that out before the end of the year to let it soak for a couple weeks. We will see. But yeah, besides that big rub, I mean, wow, that was crazy. No other really good buck sign. A couple rub lines, a couple scrapes, you know, decent normal stuff, but no like definitive, no definitive buck lives here type of thing. Obviously, where I found those rub lines and scrapes, I'm gonna go back and check them out in the spring to explore further. But I think there's nothing there right now. Early season or rut, I would assume. But successful day 2. Very happy with it.